I saw a program the other day on Philippine television, and it's the kind of show where people take their shortcomings, their failures in life, their downright sins, and they bring them out in the open. And the people confront each other and all of this. But the thing that's interesting is at the end of the program, they have what they call as a life coach. And this life coach takes them through a series of experiments, a series of exercises that is supposed to straighten out their lives. And I thought back, and I don't want to sound insensitive, but I think many times we sell ourselves short on how resilient we are and how tough we are in any given situation. Take, for example, the terrible tragedy in Columbine High School in Colorado, where students were killed. And the students that did the killing killed themselves. And certainly it was a terrible thing. And those type of people have no place in society, at least until they're feeling better. But they sent out psychologists and trauma counselors and a whole myriad of people who were going to work these people through their difficulties. While in 1863, in a place called Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, there was a horrific battle during our Civil War where some 50-some thousand men died in the area of that little town. And I've been there, and I've been there 3 times as a matter of fact. And it is not a big place. And all of these bodies, of course, started decomposing. And after any major battle, there's a time of rain because the atmosphere has been disturbed by the cannon fire and all of the loud noises. And so it rained pretty good after that battle. So the people that lived in that town were not only exposed to the battle, but they were exposed to the aftermath of that battle. And there were children in that town that stared death in its face. They saw the decaying corpses of mankind lying in the fields and their streets. Now, where were the life coaches? Where were those that were concerned about traumatizing the mind of these people? After all, death is death. Whether it happened in 1863 or it's happening now. And again, I don't mean to sound insensitive, But I think that we put too much emphasis on our role as humanity and our life here, and do not look at the strengths that we possess and the potential that we have for developing a life beyond this vale of tears. Man is resilient. These people that lived in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania in July of 1863 may have been some of our distant relatives. Now, were they so messed up that they shouldn't have had children? Were they so messed up that accident caused them to be our relatives? I think not. I think that we are coddling our soul to put it to sleep, to anesthetize it until we are no longer cognizant of its presence. And if we are not cognizant of its presence, then we do not try to find rest for it. Just a thought. This is Prophet Pentecost saying, God bless you, and Jesus is coming. Maranatha.